Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be continuing with the series where after every year, we add another NHL All-Star to the roster. Last episode, we did the Ottawa Senators, and somehow only took us 4 years to win a Stanley Cup, but the Buffalo Sabres roster is up next. They're a little bit worse, so I'm anticipating that this may take just a little bit longer. So just a reminder, the way this works is we'll simulate a full year. It's always going to be the 2021-2022 season, and after every year, if we don't win a Stanley Cup, we're going to spin a wheel, and we're going to choose a random player to join the Buffalo Sabres this time and see how many players it takes to win a Stanley Cup. So yeah, once again, we did the Ottawa Senators. We got Pastrnak. We got, who else did we get? Rantanen, I believe. And then finally, we got, who was the final one? Alexander Ovechkin in year 4, and that's when we won the Stanley Cup. So we'll see how many years it takes. I imagine it's going to take a little bit longer with the Buffalo Sabres, but let's go through the roster here. Not the greatest. So we got Victor Olofsson, I believe is how you pronounce it. Tage Thompson, who really emerged to be their best player this year, 6'6", 218, is a big boy. And then Alex Tuch from Vegas. Then we got Vinny Hinostroza, Dylan Cousins, and a young player. He's going to be pretty good for this roster. And Jeff Skinner getting paid way too much money for what he does. Drake Caggiula, I cannot pronounce any words. This guy's a former Edmonton player. Caggiula. Oh my God, I can't pronounce it. I'm going to keep it going though. Keep it in there. Rasmus Asplund. Kyle Okposo, another guy getting paid way too much money. John Hayden, Gergensons, and Bjork. So, I mean, a terrible forward crew. Defensively, they have Rasmus Dahlin, but the rest all trash. I mean, Owen Power's 18 years old, so you can't really hate on him. But Rasmus Dahlin, Colin Miller, Yoki Hara, Owen Power, Will Bouchard, and then Mark Pysyk. And then in net, nothing good there either. Craig Anderson, the Ottawa Senators legend, and Dustin Tokarski. So obviously the team's not the greatest. So I'm predicting, what type of prediction do we got here? Throw your prediction in the comments too. I'm going to go with, in order to win a Stanley Cup, it's going to take, let's say, I want to say 7 years. 7 years to win a Stanley Cup. Let's simulate year number 1 and see how it goes. I think it's Drake Caggiula, by the way. Yeah, Caggiula. Drake Caggiula. I got it. There we go. Let's go. Let's get into year number 1. At the end of year 1 with the full Buffalo Sabres roster, we finished 27th. Honestly, a little bit better than I thought we'd do. 33 wins, 38 losses, 9 overtime losses. Calgary had a rough year. Definitely didn't expect them to be that bad. But who was our leading point getter? And it was Tage Thompson, 75 points. Olofsson, 63. Alex Tuch, 62. Not terrible. And in the entire NHL, who led the way in the first simulation? And it was Connor McDavid. Sidney Crosby, normally don't see him up there pretty often, so love to see that. And for the Stanley Cup, the Stanley Cup champions are the Toronto Maple Leafs as they take down the Colorado Avalanche. They won every series 4-1. So go 16-4. I mean, Leafs fans wish, but let's get on to year number 2 and see who we're going to be picking up in the offseason. All right. Time to spin the wheel. Who are we going to get? It's like a roulette here. I'm going to predict that we get the New York Rangers here. I didn't get the Rangers. Is that the Sens? It's the Senators. 1 off. All right, so we got to choose the best player from the Ottawa Senators. Let's go add him to the team and get ready for year number 2. And just a reminder, we're still going to be playing the same year over and over again. We're just going to be adding that player to the team and restarting the simulation. From the Ottawa Senators, welcome to the team, Thomas Chabot. We have that top 2 defensive pairing. I was debating if I want to go with Drake Batherson to kind of help out that top 6, but I think turning up Thomas Chabot would be a terrible decision. Team got a little bit better here defensively, but let's see how the second year of simulation goes for your Buffalo Sabres. With the second year of simulation coming to a close, we actually do a little bit worse this year, even though we have a better team. The Buffalo Sabres finished with 74 points, 36, 44, and 2, finishing 28th in the league. This year, Dylan Cousins leads the way with 60 points. Olofsson right there as well. The exact same stat line, except for Cousins was a -1, not -15. And then let's actually look at Thomas Chabot and see how he did as well. Chabot, 36 points, only -1 though. So he wasn't too bad out there. Wasn't too bad. And then the Stanley Cup champions this year were, of course, the Tampa Bay Lightning. And look at the finals there. look at the finals. Tampa Bay versus Colorado, this year's finals. Will it go to Game 7 and Tampa Bay win? We'll see. We'll see. But who are we going to get added to this Buffalo Sabres roster? Let's get to the wheel. Back to our great NHL teams spin wheel here. The last team was the Ottawa Senators. Who are we going to get here? Come on, give me someone good. Give me someone good. Ugh. The Los Angeles Kings. So we're going to have to add a player from the Kings. Let's see who we're going to add here. From the Los Angeles Kings, this was an absolute no-brainer. One of the best two-way forwards in the entire NHL. Anze Kopitar will be joining the Buffalo Sabres, and the best part about it is he's only going to stay 34 years old. He's not going to get older, which will be very helpful. So now we got Anze Kopitar and Thomas Chabot on the Buffalo Sabres. I think we need a couple more pieces, obviously, to round out that top six, and even a goaltender will be something to look out for if we have the opportunity there. But let's get into another year of simulation, and hopefully, don't think we're going to make the playoffs here, but hopefully we can get a team like Colorado, Tampa, and the spin the wheel and really, really make our team much better. With the third year in the books, we actually have our best season yet, as expected. Every year we should get a little bit and a little bit better. We had 85 points, 39 wins, 36 losses, 7 overtime losses. Our leading scorer this year was Olofsson. Once again, last year he was tied. Anze Kopitar minus 14, 68 points. But great year from Olofsson, 75 points, 82 games. I mean, can't ask for better. And who is the Stanley Cup champions this year? It is Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. Back to our trusty spinner. Who are we going to get here? And just a reminder, I'm going to keep the other teams in, like the Kings and the Senators. If we get them, we just got to choose a different player from the team. But hopefully we can get a really good team here to get someone solid on the roster. Tampa Bay, oh, so close to the Lightning, but we got the St. Louis Blues. I don't know who I'm going to pick. There's a couple different options, so I'll get back to you on that. Year 4 is when we won the Stanley Cup with the Ottawa Senators. Can the Buffalo Sabres do the same thing? From St. Louis, I didn't know who I wanted to take. It was between Ryan O'Reilly and Vladdy Tarasenko, but I ended up going with Ryan O'Reilly. I just think he'll be better for the two-way game. So 89 overall, Ryan O'Reilly, welcome to the team. Can you bring the Buffalo Sabres at least to the playoffs? I think we're at the year where at least we got to make the playoffs here. Might not win the cup here, but I think with the roster that we have now, the Stanley Cup playoffs are definitely within reach. Another disappointing year as expected for the Buffalo Sabres. We finished 22nd in the league this year, 38 wins, 34 losses, 10 overtime losses. Pretty close to playoffs this year, 4 points out. If 2 of those were wins instead of overtime losses, it would be a different year. But again, missing the playoffs. Leading the way in scoring looks to be Anze Kopitar, 72 points in 82 games. Ryan O'Reilly, 71 points, plus minus 0. Skinner, plus 10. I think that's the third line. Played pretty damn well. 66 points, 65 points. Actually, that's the second line. My apologies there. Chabot not really fitting in too well here, eh? 33 points only. But who won the Stanley Cup? And once again, it is the Toronto Maple Leafs winning the Stanley Cup for the second time in 4 years. Let's get back to the spinner and see who we get to add to this magnificent Buffalo Sabres roster. All right, last year we got the Blues. Who do we get this year? I'm predicting the Anaheim Ducks. That's my prediction here. I get it wrong. So close to getting Connor McDavid on the team. We end up with the Detroit Red Wings. Probably going to be Mortiz Seider, maybe Dylan Larkin. You'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Interesting. In the 5th year, see, the big difference with the Ottawa Senators simulation here is we got some of the best teams in the game in the spin wheel. This year, we got teams like Detroit, St. Louis, LA, Ottawa. Not looking too good, but I'm going with Dylan Larkin over Mortiz Seider just because he's a superstar X Factor and Seider's not, so I feel like it'll help the team a little bit more. Honestly, can I put Tage Thompson up this lineup instead of Dylan Cousins? I'm going to do that. And Jeff Skinner's honestly been pretty good for us as well, so I'm going to bring him up and kind of make just a couple little moves there. Yeah, the rest of that looks good to me, but let's see how we can do in year 5. I feel like this is the first year that we are going to make the Stanley Cup playoffs, so let's see if I'm right. It's official. The Buffalo Sabres, they're cursed. It is what it is. They're cursed. 1 point out of a playoff position. Florida gets the last one. We finish at 86 points, 41 wins, 37 losses, 4 overtime losses, 1 point out of the playoffs. That sucks. Anze Kopitar once again does lead our team in scoring, 79 points. Ryan O'Reilly, Dylan Larkin, those three big acquisitions playing really good for us. But that's kind of it. The rest of the team, not too effective. Chabot really is not too effective on this team, which is kind of weird. Maybe him and Valiant aren't a good combination to play together. But who is the Stanley Cup champions? It is Cal McCarr, Nathan McKinnon, and the Colorado Avalanche. Give me Colorado. I think what we need this year in the simulation spin is a goaltender. I think that's the one big thing we're missing. We got Craig Anderson, 81 overall starting. So hopefully we can get a goaltender. Let's bring it to the spin wheel. All right, Detroit last year. Who do we got here? Hoping for a goaltender. Give me the Rangers. Give me, Tampa Bay. Give me Tampa. The Blues. I was so close to Tampa. It looks like we're going to have to add another Blues member. We already have Ryan O'Reilly, so we'll most likely go with Vladimir Tarasenko here. But maybe I'll look at Binnington's overall, and maybe we'll go that direction. The quest for the Stanley Cup continues with another St. Louis Blue. I was torn. I was thinking Buchnevich. 87 overall is pretty good. They had Ville Husso, who I really almost took. But in the end, I ended up going with a sniper, Vladdy Tarasenko. I think we just don't have any snipers on the team. Hopefully it can help out on a line with a playmaker, two-way forward, and then finally a sniper. So let's see how we can do in, I believe, year number 6 now. For the first time, we have made the playoffs. Let's go. Finishing 9th in the league, 96 points, 44 wins, 30 losses, 8 overtime losses. Leading the way was Ryan O'Reilly, 74 points in 82 games. Larkin played well. Kopitar played well. Tarasenko played well. 30 goals. That's what we needed from him. How far? Please tell me we won the Stanley Cup. How far did we go? Didn't win the Stanley Cup. Where'd we end up? We played Tampa Bay and lost in the first round, 4-2. At least we made it to that first step. We made the playoffs. We have a team good enough to make the playoffs, and we're just going to keep getting better. Who are we adding to the team? Let's bring it to the spin cycle once again. Come on, come on. Give me someone good. Please, 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 please. Who? Oh, come on. They're screwing me. The Ottawa Senators, once again. Ugh, so close to the Rangers. Shesterkin was right there. Right there, Shesterkin. Right here was Carter Hart, but we get the Ottawa Senators once again. They want to make it hard on us. They want to make it hard on us. Okay, let's go. Simulation's not making it easy on us. It's not like we got a bad player. From the Ottawa Senators for the second time, we're picking up Drake Batherson to play on that second line with Ryan O'Reilly. I'd like to get someone, I think Skinner's probably a little bit better than Olofsson. Olofsson's led the team in scoring. We'll keep him there. Tage Thompson, Tuck. I mean, the team's getting good. Defensively, haven't really, this first line just isn't working out. What can we do with this first line? That's a -3. Colin Miller, you can't go there. We got to keep it how it is, though. What hand is he? He shoots left. I'm going to put him on the right side instead. We'll try that. But here we go. Year number 7, I believe now. Maybe 8. Come on, Buffalo. We made the playoffs last year. Only room for improvement. We did it. We did it. The missing piece was Drake Batherson. But we are Stanley Cup champions in year 7, 8, 6. Don't know what it is. But look at Vladimir Tarasenko go. 29 points in 23 games. And this was all simulated. I didn't play anything. Team stats, 50-win season. Let's go see how we did in the entire league. We finished 2nd place just behind the Tampa Bay Lightning. Leading the way, Vladimir Tarasenko in the regular season as well. 82 points. Chabot had a big year. Okay, that's what we needed. Chabot, that's what we needed. You just needed your boy Drake Batherson on the team, and then you lit it up. Was a +42. Let's go. Anze Kopitar, 71. Ryan O'Reilly, 67 points. Drake Batherson, our hero. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Drake Batherson. 59 points in 82 games, +18. Who do we have? I forgot to be looking at who's been leading the league in scoring, but I'm going to look this year. It was Leon Draisaitl, Kucherov, McDavid. It's always going to be around those type of players. Defenseman-wise, did we lead in defenseman, though? Victor Hedman had 76, +49. Okay, he's going to win the Norris. But Thomas Chabot, what a beautiful year. Thank you, good sir. And in the playoffs, what was our road? We swept. Wow. We sweep in the finals. Game 7 in round 3 versus Carolina. We take out Tampa Bay pretty easily in Game 7 versus the Florida Panthers. And there it is. the Buffalo Sabres have finally broke the curse and are Stanley Cup champions. So that's going to do it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, have a great day. Who should we do next? Columbus would be a good one. Who should we do? Let me know down in the comments what you want to see later. And as always, have a great day. See you later.